Greetings, I'm Tyler.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Rajay.
And we are Team 77, and we are building Exploration Station. So to introduce our project, we are going to talk about project planning, including the market and topics, as well as project management, customer needs, target specifications, and economy, specifically our break-even points and scenario for pricing, as well as alternatives, specifically for our Arduino.
So when we first met up, we all decided on sticking to concepts in math and science for our BRG, and we all decided on going for a younger market because they're easier to market to. And so we picked third graders because we could stick to a simpler design and stick to concepts such as arithmetic and geometry. Three of our components that we are going to incorporate in our design, one will be a motorized component, one's mechanical, and one's a lift that will fill our 2 feet requirement. Two of the obstacles that we decided on, one's a rocket lift and the other's a moon puzzle. The rocket water lift will be rocket themed, obviously it'll be taken off, and a moon puzzle will involve geometry. So for project management, a couple things I wanted to point out from our Gantt chart was that our economic analysis, our concept generation, and concept testing were our longest processes. Concept generation and testing, they're both about, concept testing and product architecture are both 25 days, 26 days, and economic analysis runs the whole product design phase of 61 days.
Okay, so I just wanted to talk about the customer needs a little bit. These needs were generated by us and also by our customers, primarily third grade teachers from also Virginia and New Jersey. So the first one, and a very important one, has to be a fun and interactive tool because it needs to appeal to these students. Otherwise, it's not a very good product. Another very important one is it needs to be easily constructible. It can't be something that's really difficult for these teachers to have to deal with putting together and taking apart. It's just good sense. And another easy one, it needs to be easily adjustable for different problem sets. So we can't just have one static problem that the students solve and then it's over. There's nothing new to solve. It needs to be something that can change over time. It can change with the curriculum of the teachers just to have a better experience for the kids. And the target specifications are developed from these customer needs. So again, some important ones, it has to weigh less than 15 pounds. Another one, it has to allow the teacher to switch obstacles within 15 minutes. And this is for ease of construction, also ease of adjustment. And the last one was given to us by the project. We must fit it on a board that is 20 by 30. And for competition, we did extensive research on the competitors in the market currently, and there really is nothing like our product in the market today. Now, our obstacles are unique, and there are things that can be used to occupy that market, like Legos, which can be used to teach STEM concepts, but it's not exactly the same. So we're basically creating a new platform with our Exploration Station. So due to this, there's not a lot of competition, and most of our concern is educating the market on what our product is and how it will teach STEM concepts.
Alright, so when we first met up, we were told that we would have a fixed cost of $10,000. This would cover production and manufacturing. And so to make up for that, we're selling our unit $80 while we'd be spending $35 per unit. That's a good profit margin there, more than 100%. To break even within the first year, we'd need to sell 223 units. And that's all the way down here because we're optimistic and hoping to sell 5,000 units within the first year, bringing us $200,000 in profit. something to bring the production costs down. We're thinking about replacing the Arduino with something a little cheaper, and Tyler's going to cover that.
So for our alternatives to the Arduino Uno, we have the Launchpad, which is built by Texas Instruments, and it's $4.30. The Launchpad is very similar to the Arduino, except for the Launchpad has 512 bytes of memory, whereas the Arduino Uno has 2 kilobytes of memory. So the Launchpad can be used for more simple motor controls, whereas the Arduino can do more complex. We also have the STM32 Discovery, which is $9.88. The STM32 has a more of a punch compared to other microcontrollers, but due to this, there's a smaller user community and less documentation, so it could be harder to use, and for our teachers, we want it to be as simple as possible. There's also the Tensi and the Tensi 2.0, which are very similar to the Arduino. They use Arduino Sketch and are able to upload Arduino libraries, but due to the cost being similar to the Arduino Uno, we feel that the Tensi and Tensi 2.0 would not be a big qualifier for using an alternative due to the simplicity of the Arduino Uno. To conclude our presentation, we focused on customer needs and that we contacted local and non-local school districts, including districts from Virginia and New Jersey. Customer specifications, project specifications. We converted the customer needs into specifications using a metric and a value. Price for the customer, and we attempted to reduce this price using alternatives for Arduino. And interaction with customers with customer interviews and discussion.